Today we are going to review the service completion, and we're going to talk about take home and our referrals. Okay, so the purpose is for you to get a little more comfortable on filling out those take home recommendation forms and our style and finish forms. So we're just going to get started. Okay, so your take home recommendation forms, these are going to actually come in with your guest ticket when you get them. Okay, and they have here where you fill it out with your guest name and the cleanse, which would be your shampoo, your conditioner, and underneath that it says usage. So that's going to tell you whether you need to use that shampoo every day or certain products every day. You can see down through there treatment, style products, finish products, and your styling tools as well. Now at the bottom here, it says you can reserve for your next visit, okay, and also your next reservation, and then your name goes at the bottom, and that would be good for your guests in case they would forget your name. They have this take-home form that has that information on there, okay, and your style and finish recommendation, you go down through there, and it talks about the hair, volume, fullness, whether it's fine, wavy, curly, short, medium, you know, it has all that information on there that you're going to fill out. All right, so we're going to discuss this take-home form a little more in depth. So you're going to talk to your guest about these recommendations that you're going to fill out on here through your service. So that way you'll get back with them and they can discuss of any challenges they may have or any problems that they're having with their hair that day, and then you can take your recommendations off of that. For example, would be if somebody has flyaways, you're actually going to recommend a product that would be a challenge for them, and you're going to recommend that product for them. All right, let's talk about whether they've gotten a haircut or they have gotten hair color that day. You want to talk with them about how that they're going to protect that investment by using our products, okay, so that it can last the life of the hair color or the haircut. After that, you ask them what questions do they have that's concerning maybe that haircut, the hair color, and open up to them so that it helps you give those recommendations. Okay, then after you are through with that, you're going to walk your guests to the service area and introduce them to our service guest team. And you'll say you loved working with him or her and ask them for any referrals of any family or friends. Okay, and if we look in your product guide workbook, you can actually see in here we have all of our products in here. So you just open that up and all of our products are in there. It tells you what they do, how much, what's in them, and what different sizes they come in. So it gives you a lot of different information. So if you're not sure of all the products that we offer, you can look in your product guide workbook and see those in there. Okay, so after you do that, we're going to talk about our future reservations. Oh, one other thing I wanted to talk about was our experience menu that we have. Okay, if you use this with your guests, you can show that our products are different colors. They're all different colors. So when the guest looks, a lot of times they'll remember the color of the product, maybe not the specific name. So if you can look at the colors, it'll help them to remember what product you used last time or what they use at home, and that can help you again with your recommendations. Okay, so when we have those future reservations, we want to ask the guest the next time that they need to come in to maintain that look of today, that we want to protect that investment. So you want to keep you looking great, then you will need to come in at a specific time. So we want you to get specific. For example, you'll tell them that in 5 weeks to keep your color up, you will need to come back by August 15th. That's just an example. And ask them, does this work for you? And when you give them that service date, you will put that on your take-home recommendation form at the bottom, or you can put it on the back of a business card. Okay. After that, you are going to follow up with your 2-minute plan. Okay, so that's what we're going to talk about next. Your 2-minute plan, first thing you're going to do is wait to clean that station, and then you will walk your guests to the front area, the service desk, and introduce them to the service team. And then you're going to pull those products, and you're going to focus on the solutions to those challenges that you had discussed earlier in the consultation and talking about your take-home. Okay, then you'll reserve a future service time. So the next time they're going to come in for that service to maintain their hair. And then you're going to give them a business card. And again, you can write their future service time on the back of that card or on the bottom of this take-home form. Then you will ask for a referral. Family, friends, relatives, neighbors, anybody that they may know, and give them 5 to 10 business cards. The next, you'll thank your guest, and you'll actually hold the door for them and thank them for coming in. Then you'll go back and clean your station and get ready for that next guest. Okay, how are you going to become more aware of these products? Yes, that's right, by looking in your product guide workbook and doing the activities in here, or you can do it by using the products yourselves. The next thing, okay, so on page 34 in your product guide workbook, if you turn to page 34, I'd like you to work on the test in there. It's test number 1. If you can just work on 20 and 21 to fill out those test questions, that's going to help you with your product knowledge as well. Okay, and you're actually going to cocktail your own products and record those results. Okay, so now we're going to do a little review of the questions that we went over. Okay, what is the important, why is it important to use the recommendation form for your guests? That's right, they have something that they can take home with them, and they can see the products that you use, and sometimes they may not have the money right then, but they can come back and see what you used and come purchase at a later date. It also has your name on there and their next time that they're coming in for their next service. Okay, the next one, what can you do to help the guest buy the recommended products? That's right, yes, let them hold the product, they can read it, you can put a little in their hands and let them feel it. They can also get the smell of it, and you can give them the information of what's actually in that product. Okay, the third one, how does the 2-minute plan work? Okay, we're going to write down those steps briefly, and I'll just go over those real quick. You're going to wait to clean your station. You walk your guests to the service desk area. You introduce the guests to the service team. Pull the products and focus on the solutions. Then you'll reserve a future service time, give them a business card, and ask for a referral and offer them 5 to 10 more business cards. Then you'll thank your guests for coming in, for choosing to come see you. Clean that station and before your next guest. All right, so then I'd like you to work in that product knowledge workbook and do your learning center. Compare the products. Okay, we want to talk about what is similar with the 2 products, and then we want to see what's unique. Put that kind of in that middle circle. What is unique about these particular 2 products? And there's 3 different ones that you can work on. All right, and for home play, I'd like you to review your skill cards. Just for instance, if you turn on page 30 in your skill cards, this is talking about the square 1 length haircut, and it actually gives you the recommendations for the products for that haircut. Okay, they recommend the cream, super skinny serum, hold me tight, and also the tools there are listed of what is recommended too for that haircut. Okay, so that concludes what we're going to do for today. I thank you and have a good day.